There's a question every entrepreneur asks themselves, and almost none answer it correctly. How much is what you offer worth? Most people, when they answer, give a number, a price, a fee, an estimate based on time, effort, or resources. But that's not the right answer, because that isn't even the right question. The question isn't how much is your product worth. The real question is, how much is the right observer within the right frame of reference willing to pay for what you represent? Einstein proved that time isn't absolute, that it depends on the observer and their frame of reference. In other words, there is no universal time. Time as a physical phenomenon is relative to who measures it, from where, and how they are moving in relation to what they are measuring. Value works the same way. The value of what you do is not what you do. It is in how it's observed. It is in the lens people use to see you, in the context they use to interpret you, in the mental comparisons your client makes before you even say a word. The exact same service can be seen as expensive, unnecessary, or replaceable, or as an urgent, inevitable, transformational decision. Not because of what you deliver, but because of the frame from which they observe you. And here lies the real pain of the entrepreneur who does have something valuable. He feels like he's giving more than he's receiving, like his work is impeccable but not treated as such, like he has experience, delivery, and vision, but the market compares him to amateurs improvising on social media. It's not that your brand lacks soul. It's that people haven't learned to see it from the right angle. And that, right there, is your strategic responsibility. Because if you don't define the frame from which people see you, the market will do it for you. So, what is a frame of observation? It's the strategic construction of perceptual reality, the lens through which your client evaluates your offer. It's the narrative, visual, symbolic, and emotional system that shapes the value people assign to you. It's not about manipulation. It's about consciousness, intention, direction. You can keep improving your product, but if you don't adjust the frame of observation, you'll continue being perceived from the wrong place. And in business terms, that's fatal. How do you build a frame of observation? 1. Redefine the problem before talking about yourself. Never start with your solution. Start by shifting how the problem is understood. For example, your issue isn't a lack of clients, it's a lack of perceptual positioning. That single shift already begins to alter the frame. 2. Define what you are not. If you don't differentiate explicitly, the market will categorize you by default. Saying, "We are not an agency," isn't arrogance, it's clarity. It's frame protection. 3. Use category-defining language. Don't say what everyone else is saying. Name things through your methodology, your approach, your lens. Your invisible strategic engine isn't just branding, it's positioning architecture. 4. Care for symbolic aesthetics. The way you speak, your silences, your rhythm, your visual identity, everything communicates a status. Is your presence projecting direction or desperation? 5. Anchor your narrative in elevated cultural or intellectual reference. When you use analogies like Einstein, bamboo, or Japanese tea ceremonies, you are not decorating your message. You are elevating your audience cognitively, and that raises your frame of authority. 6. Close with inevitability, not persuasion. Don't try to convince. show that not acting comes at a cost, and that taking action with you is the only logical step forward. When you do this well, you stop selling. You start guiding perception. And the value you once had to justify begins to be recognized without resistance. At Universal, we don't run campaigns. We don't do more of the same. We design strategic frames of observation. We reposition how the market sees you, so they recognize you for what you truly are. A brand with direction, with authority, and with perceptual advantage. Because if value is relative, then perception is your most powerful asset. And positioning yourself is no longer optional. It's an inevitable decision. At Momentum, we believe that every movement, no matter how small, is a step forward your success. I'm Vivi, and this is Universal.